Thursday morning. It's about 7:30 a.m. I had a really long day yesterday, so I think I only posted one video yesterday morning. Anyway, I was scrolling through some videos this morning, and I saw obviously a bunch of videos of ICE agents, and there were two that really struck me. I don't know where it was, but there was a group of probably a dozen ICE agents standing in the hallway outside of an immigration court, waiting for detainees to come out after their cases get dismissed and they're no longer in immigration proceedings and thus eligible for immediate deportation. And these guys, man, the only thing that matched about what these guys were wearing was the sunglasses, the hats, and the masks that were pulled up so high that, like, from the neck up, you couldn't even tell what skin color these guys were. And then, I guess it was the day before yesterday, Tuesday, here in San Francisco, there were protesters outside of either ICE headquarters or immigration court, and they got into it with ICE agents who were trying to load up some detainees, and whoever was driving that ICE SUV ran over one of the protesters out in the street and just kept going. And it just really got me thinking about who these people are in July of 2025, who these ICE agents are. Well, first, I saw a bunch of TikToks from people saying that, it's been reported that ICE agents are quitting in droves because of how they're being treated at work, and they're experiencing some kind of, moral turmoil within themselves about what they do for a living. I did a bunch of Googling on that. Turns out that doesn't seem to be true, which, again, tells you everything you need to know about the people who were functioning as ICE agents in July of 2025. And I don't know why it popped into my head, but it's just like I envision these guys, going home at the end of their workday and, having 5, 6, 7-year-old little kids, and their little kids are like, "What'd you do at work today, Daddy?" And how these guys are answering that question, "Oh, today, son, I wrestled a 70-year-old woman to the ground who was gardening at her home where she's lived for 50 years in New Orleans. She's a grandmother, but she's an Iranian. And then so I wrestled her to the ground, and I had to pepper spray her, and I zip tied her hands behind her back and threw her in the back of a van because I want to make America great again, son. I want to make America great again for you, son." And just envisioning a little 6-year-old boy looking at his dad going, "What the fuck? What did you just say?" Anyway, if you're an ICE agent in July of 2025, you're objectively a piece of shit, and you know that. And that's why you wear masks at work, because you know that what you're doing is on the wrong side of history. And when the day comes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years from now, when you get arrested and when you get put on trial for what you're doing today, Donald Trump's going to be nowhere to be found, man. Ain't nobody going to stick up for you. So you have a great Thursday too.